just go right by.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call this meeting to order Tuesday, September 5th. Roll call, please.
Mayor Emerson.
Here.
Troy Boone. Will Wolke.
Here.
Art Schott.
Here.
Eli Seeley.
Here.
Teresa Swiden. And Mike Tiedemann.
Here. Agenda was sent out. Is there any modifications to the agenda? If not, is there a motion to adopt the agenda?
Motion to approve the agenda. Schott, second.
Motion by Tiedemann to adopt the agenda and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Agenda approved. Minutes for August 21st were sent out. Is there a motion to approve the August 21st minutes?
Motion to approve minutes.
Second. Motion by Wolke and seconded to approve minutes. Any further discussion? None, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No public hearings. Visitors to be heard. Mr. Schmeling. Welcome.
Thank you. Where would you like me to?
That is.
Okay. I just want to make sure I go where you want me to be. Well, we're coming today, we're continuing with the Watchdog Marching Festival, slated to happen on September 29th. We're asking that we use the same route that's been used in previous years, and that morning we'd be able to block off streets for the students and bands to be able to move through to put on the event. If you'd like, I have last year's map here with how it's set up, if you'd like a copy.
I take a copy.
Yes,
We
sir.
provided one already.
Yeah, it's in our.
Oh, is that? Okay.
We provided
I wasn't sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. Using 3rd Street here just for the main performance area, and then a couple of the side streets for staging, coming past the elementary.
You good, Mike?
Yep.
You need to work with Jeff to close and put off the
Need a motion?
I just have a motion to close the streets as requested for the festival, and I have the homecoming 2023 on there also.
Okay.
It's pretty much the same route, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Schott, make a motion to close the streets September 29th, as he stated, 23rd, the same route, and for the homecoming, as they stated, and the police and the street department of health set up through the coordination of Jerry signage.
On the 23rd and 29th.
23rd and 29th.
Second.
22nd.
My second,
22nd will be
22nd, sorry.
You seconded that, Mike?
Yes.
Motion by Schott and seconded to close the streets in accordance with the provided map on September 22nd. Beresford Marching Band Festival. Any further discussion?
I just have one question. In the past, the school has gotten some porta pots. Are they planning on doing that again?
Yes.
Okay, good.
A lot of the logistics, excuse me, a lot of the logistics being extremely similar, if not exactly the same as previous years.
Okay.
One question that we had, we just weren't sure, was the trailer that is put up here, the big flatbed trailer that for the judges to sit on, is that done through the city or is that done through the school? We weren't really sure what the answer was to that, so we wanted to ask.
Second on the record for us.
So I will get the electric department your email address
Perfect.
and I'll have them reach out to you.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you. We will have, just so you guys know, and this is new to me, so I'm trying to be as transparent and informed as I can. There's been attempts to have guest bands in previous years. This year will be Augustana's marching band that's only about 4 years old, I think. We're live streaming it, but instead of live streaming here, it'll live stream by the elementary to help encourage groups to play for the elementary kids that come out and watch every single band. Plus, then we can hardwire power and have good access to Wi-Fi for the camera to do the live streams. That's really about it as far as stuff that goes for there. Registration's still open to groups, and we're picking up more as we go. Is there are there any questions that you have or concerns that from previous years that you want me to try and address in hosting the event?
Nope. I think like Park can help you out with the power down here. I think they usually have microphone, speakers and stuff. So
Okay.
I would work with them when they contact you about the trailer. Telephone department can help you out if you need
Yeah,
it.
if you get internet down here, let us know.
Sure.
If you're able to get something, I think you guys just usually set up right over here.
Yeah, it's
Somewhere by here,
right about here.
Yeah.
Just up this way, just a little bit. I know it starts at the median, comes down to, now I'm forgetting street names, but the one that'll run right to the school.
I think we had some parking issues last year. Are you guys gonna put anything out on like cars or anything saying parade route or
We absolutely
please try
can.
not to park here on this day?
Yeah, we can do that. We can push those out on the school social media pages and put out too much hassle. So we can publish a map of the route and just say, hey, these are the streets that will be closed. If you plan on parking, please park elsewhere.
Like last year, we just had a total car because it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only one?
Yeah, well, it was a couple, but.
Okay, well, I will, between Mr. Ronaldo and I, we can put something together and make it abundantly clear as we're coming up to that, which wouldn't be a bad idea, coming into home.
Put something on the city website too.
We can push it on our social media too, push this parade route.
No further discussion, all fair say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved, thank you, good luck.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. Great night.
No, committee or mayor reports, no department head or city administrator reports, no old business, new business, full-time hire for the police department.
So I'd like to push forward a hire for a full-time police officer, Kyle Kleinschmidt. I'd like to start him off at a step 1. There is some conversation that needs to be had in executive session about this transformation, but
Can we hold you then till we move to one of the other ones?
absolutely.
Yeah, Austin's here for the next 2, and then we've got another one under there, contracting rules, so.
So let's talk about Mr. Ganshaw.
Yeah, let me see if I pull up,
See a
step
step increase.
8, yep. Mr. Gage, yeah, I recommend moving him to the next step on the pay scale. And he's in the tech 2 position. And that will be, he'll be moving to $26.29 an hour or 92.5% on that tech 2 scale.
26 what?
$26.29 per hour.
Shall I make a motion to increase the pay for John Granshaw? Pardon? Dan Shaw. So 26.29 for yours for telephone.
Second.
Motion by Schott, seconded to approve the step pay increase for John Ganshaw, $26.29 an hour, effective date of,
Let's see, what is that?
September 5th.
Okay, yep.
for discussion, all fair say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Next is Tony Lorvick, step pay increase, $24.47, 95% of scale, effective date of
8.
September.
Yep, recommend that one as well.
The motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve the step pay increase for Tony Lorvick to $34.47.
Second. Motion by Seeley and seconded to approve the step pay increase for Tony Lorvick at $34.47 an hour, effective September 8th. Any further discussion? All fair say aye. Opposed? Step pay increase, Tony Harris, $24.17, 85% of the scale.
Make a motion to move Tony Harris from $23.45 to $24.17 per hour, 85% of the scale,
effective
September 18th.
September what?
18th.
18th.
Second.
Motion by Timo and seconded to move Tony Harris up to 24/17, effective September 18th. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all fair side?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. The approved legal dispute with the Alcester Beresford Hudson Republic merger. Do we just need to approve that?
Yeah, just put the whole new thing out there.
Is there a motion to approve that Alcester Beresford Hudson Republic as the new legal newspaper for the city of Beresford?
Should I make a motion to approve legal newspaper to receive Alcester Beresford Hudson Republic?
Second.
Motion by Schott and seconded to approve the legal newspaper for Beresford as the Alcester Beresford Hudson Republic. Any further discussion? All fair side?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Contract renewal, living care support.
Yeah, this is, the tech support for our phone switch. It's a renewal of what we've had already in place. We've had that phone switch in place since December of 2015. We've had this contract since then. There is a 5% increase on that, starting this year. They do 1, 2, or 3 year contracts. I'd like to just do a 3 year contract and lock in that rate. That way we don't have to worry about any price increases. I don't foresee that phone switch going away in the next 3 years. So,
Should I make a motion contract renewal for living care support renewal for a 3-year contract?
yes. And then it'll be invoiced yearly, so it won't be the full amount at one point in time. Just we have to put that in their PO, whatever the $55,000 is for the 3 years.
For $55,000 for 3 years.
Yep.
Billed
59,771.
59,770, yeah.
And that was in your budget, right, Austin?
Correct.
Okay. Second.
Motion by Schott and seconded to approve the contract renewal for living care support, 3 years, total 59,771 in the quarter. Any further discussion?
You've been, this is the incumbent, they've been in this position for a while.
So actually, I look back, even our previous switch, we had a service contract with them. I reached out to them as well, just asked them about what happens if we don't go with this. And virtually we have zero support. So we don't get any updates, we can't call them, we can't do anything. So they pretty much have to go with it.
And they've got BCDR, looks like the SLAs are all 7x24/7.
Yep. Yeah, I've got a list of everything that's included with that, if you want to see that.
No, does that help also with some of the requirements for your team?
Some, we will, we've got documentation, so that's another thing, we don't have any access to documentation. So if, some of the stuff we do go in there, we will dig into it ourselves, but if there's emergencies, we can call them. If there's things we can't figure out, we call them. The updates, the annual update is a pretty big task, and they log in and take care of that for us.
Maybe all the security,
Yep, so, and that includes all of the support for the actual update itself and monthly basis. Yeah, monthly basis, they do patches.
I mean, 20 grand so 19 per year. But 20,000, so.
Yeah. It's rather large, but we have to have it. I mean, if something happened to that phone switch, we'd be in trouble.
Discussion, all fair side?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. We have a resignation letter from Teresa Sleegan effective September 1st. Is there a motion to accept the resignation from Ward 3 September 1st?
We don't make a motion, she has to stay on council. Make a motion to accept Teresa Swagan's resignation from Ward 3.
Schott second.
Motion by Teeman and seconded to accept the resignation from Ward 3 Councilwoman Teresa Sleegan effective September 1st. Any further discussion?
I just want to make one comment. She did a great job helping Dwayne run the search.
No further discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Do we have a motion to approve the travel request to the MACC customer service training.
Make a motion to approve the travel request for the MACC customer master training.
Second.
Motion by Seaver and seconded to approve the training for travel request, excuse me. Any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I can try, yeah, if you want to just do other just information type stuff.
Yeah.
Just on the one we talked about, the parks maintenance shed, that's gonna be for the golf course and parks. We're meeting with a drafter, kind of that'll provide us a set of workable plans and specs on Thursday, I believe. With all the department heads that would be involved, and that will be coming in, so we're gonna meet with him. He'll draw something up for us.
Okay.
We still are working on one up there, more of the north ball fields for storage of any equipment, ball, player items, things like that, or we'll run the irrigation system out of. I've got quotes from a couple, still waiting on a couple, so we should have something by next meeting.
Can they temporarily sub in some irrigation?
Yeah, we'll just put it on posts.
Okay, so that's,
Make sure there's a timer and stuff that goes.
okay,
Yeah.
so that's not gonna be an issue, not having the building up. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
they'll just do it directly right there, so. We'll wanna have that running as soon as we get it seated, so.
Yep, okay. Nice.
Motion to authorize payment of the bills.
Moving? Troy, we're paying the bills.
Can you hear us, Troy?
Oh, yeah, I would just wait. Food makes motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Motion by Doug, seconded to authorize payment of the bills. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Approved. Back to full-time hire for the police department. I believe there's a motion to enter into executive session for legal and personnel.
Make a motion, move into executive session for legal and personnel.
Second. Motion by Tiedemann, seconded to enter into executive session for legal and personnel. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?